Hi, my name's DJ Glenn McBride. I make music videos. And I saw this question posted on Reddit about how to make an effect that looked very similar to one that was posted on Breaking Bad, where the character had a book in his hand and the text in the book glowed. And I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that. So, what I've done is, because I haven't got that specific book or the scene handy, I went and grabbed something very similar from Pexels, and I'll include the file in the notes with this particular video, but I'm going to drop the file from Pexels here into Vegas, and as you can see, it's a very similar book. The actual, just play it through. It does have some motion, so it's not static, and that's important because we do want to be able to make the glow follow the book, and we're not using motion tracking or anything like that. We can use the original file, and that's it. So what we need to do to make this effect work is we need to load this clip twice, and we're going to just name this one the text effect track, and this one is the original video. Now, our friend here is chroma key. So what we just want to do is we're going to drop the chroma key onto the top one, onto the effect track. Let's just mute off the original video for the moment because we just want to work on the original, on the text effect track. And what we want to do is we want to grab the color picker, and we want to pick the color over here on the book next to the text. And what we want to do is we want to really just get a good fit for that. Then what we want to do is do show mask only, and what that allows us to do is just run through this, because what we're looking for is we want a situation where the text stands up. I'm just going to zoom in on this a little. I'm not liking that actually, so I might just go and Control Z out of all those. What we really want to do is that's what we want. We want this white text that we're going to be doing some accenting on to really stand up against the background. So we've taken the low threshold and dragged it right up, and we're okay with that. So that's what we want to do. That's where we need to be. The next thing we need to do, leaving the video effects chain open, is we just need to throw the crop in, because what we need to do is just take the pick out to 100% for a sec. We just need to crop around the text itself. So we don't care about the hands. Now you could say I could have done the crop first, and that is true. Well, I could have done the crop first, but by doing the crop second, it allows me to actually see if there's any artifacting or anything like that that I don't want to drag across. Now there's a couple of dots in there, and we can play around with those a little later. This is really a quick and dirty how-to. I've actually used this twice in a music video that I did for Beyonce's track Texas Hold'em. I did a couple of remixes, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to pull the text from the lyric video and put that on top of the visualizer video where she's dancing. And so I used exactly this technique. I just pulled all the text out of it by dragging the background into oblivion, and then I just overlaid it one for one. So we've got that. So we're happy with that. Now let's just go back over here for a second and unmute the original track and go back to, well, actually we can probably take this up to about 400%. So as you can see, just with those two, we have, and I'm just running this along, you see the text moves with the book. Now, granted, it's brighter than the original, so we've got a couple of options here. Firstly, if you want to do the lime green effect that was done in Breaking Bad. That is quite literally the color corrector. And we just pop that on there. And what we're looking for is the high one. The high one will do our text, right? It changes the color, and we can just go back to here for a moment. And if we want to do it as a function of time, obviously we just do it in this guy here. You know how to do it. I'm not here to teach you how to use Vegas. You just you started at one point. You put in the keyframe. You put your finish color at the end, and it goes from white to green, or it does whatever, right? So that's how you change the color. Let's just do it to bright green, for example. And then at the beginning, we might just want to adjust that a little bit so it sort of comes in. So there's the original color, Strange Ideas, and then it sort of glows, and we can do that. And if you wanted to, you could go through the whole color palette. You could change it from green to red or whatever. But that's it in a nutshell. That's a really quick and dirty way of how to do that effect that's done in the Breaking Bad intro. And you can spend the rest of the week finessing around that, changing some of the glow. You could add glow to that, for example. Or you could blur some of the edges. You know it, right? This is just how to get that effect done. This is not how to do it for cinema. For that, you have to send me money. I hope this is useful to you. And then obviously you just render it out, and there you go. And make sure that both tracks are unmuted. Render it out, and you'll have your effect. I hope you've found this useful. My name is DJ Glenn McBride, based in Melbourne, Australia. And like, subscribe, throw money, thank your mother for me, all that